Hello, everybody, and welcome to the event. For those who don't know me, I'm Dan Pearson, the CEO and founder of a company called PingCo, and we're most known for our platform called TCAP. I don't have many slides to talk today, but I really want to take a little bit of time to reflect, and I'm not a normally look back kind of guy, always a look forward, but I want to talk a little bit about how we got here today. So in 2022, we attended this event and we're sitting in the audience, just like you guys, and it was Jeff, myself and Erhan. Here we thought we'd come across from Australia. We built this tool and we thought maybe some people want to buy it. So we started that journey sitting in the audience just like you guys are today. We were then accepted as a Microsoft Operator Connect Accelerator partner. So very quickly, we're adopting the platform, or carriers to adopt the platform of TCAP to enable their service and their journey on Operator Connect. We're the first to onboard partners or operators under that program. We've since onboarded 10 partners to the program with several more underway. We've got rapid growth and a global network expansion. Matt couldn't be closer to the truth, that you need to be global and you need to be able to have and service that coverage across the globe and deliver that excellent customer service. We carry today around 20% of the world's Operator Connect traffic through our platform. Last year in December, we demonstrated the ability to enable quickly and accelerate quickly. We did an 8-minute complete customer on board for Operator Connect. It was a bit nerve-wracking, live demo, and it kind of worked, or it did work. And finally, we're here today as gold sponsors. So this has all happened in 12 months for us. It's been a very rapid journey. It's been a very rapid progress, and this all couldn't have happened without Cavell. So we're really excited to be here today, Matt, and sponsoring the event and presenting again on stage. Without further ado, I'm going to try and do a live demo. We haven't had one work this morning so far, so let's try and give this a go. So we're going to start our journey with our friends at Virgin Media. So this is their portal, and if it's okay with them, we're going to use their platform to enable a service today. So we're not a robot, and we'll go ahead and register for the service. And however you've gotten to this page or gotten to this registration screen, it's important to be able to go live and directly into the platform. So let me just refresh this. There we go, and register. Great. Jump across to my Gmail account, and in the demonstration today, this is a little bit of future capability, but I'll talk about when we switch in some of the future capability, and you guys should see what that looks like. We'll wait for this activation email to pop in. There it is, and we'll activate our account. What we're demonstrating here is effectively a customer's journey from a website, a landing page, perhaps the Operator Connect portal where you've got a lot of the operators all live in that portal, and we're demonstrating really the customer driving their own activation and their own ability to activate. We'll go ahead and log in. Don't need to say passwords. We'll do the super secure thing of QR codes. I don't know why that's flicking on and off, but hopefully it's not too annoying for you. I didn't miss it, good. So we've got multi-factor authentication enabled. We're logged in to the portal as if we were a customer wanting to grab a brand new service. And the first thing the customer is going to see is the ability to add a service. And this is very similar to the demonstration we did the other day. We've got some exciting things to talk about today. Most notably, Teams Phone Mobile and the automation that we're launching for Azure Communication Services, but we're going to start today our journey with Operator Connect because we need that first as our enablement. The administrator from the organisation will come to the screen. They'll log in with their account, enter their super secure password, and sign themselves into the platform to authenticate the Teams environment to the platform's capabilities. And this is effectively linking those two components now together. We've got Operator Connect enabled, which is good. And if I can, I might actually grab, where's Matt gone? Do you want to come up and do some live demoing with me, Matt? Is that good?
You've probably chosen the wrong person.
All right, we'll give this a go. So we're going to start the process by picking some telephone numbers. So the first thing we'll do is we'll request a brand new block, and we've got a whole bunch of numbers here. Which one do you want? Which one do you want? You want to pick a number?
Top one.
Top one? 0986? What a good choice. We'll request that block. Love live demos. And we can now see that that telephone number is pending allocation. So what's happening here is the automation platform is connected between the carrier's network, in this case VMO2, the Teams backend infrastructure, and it's uploading telephone numbers and having those telephone numbers ready for use and allocation. On our services screen, we can see that Operator Connect is now healthy, and after a few moments, we'll be able to have a look at all the user accounts that have been synced, it's already there, within the platform. So we've now got all of the user accounts within that tenancy live and provisioned. So Matt, this is your iPad. Congratulations. You said you're not giving devices, so you can't have this at the end, but you can hold it for now.
Right.
And on Matt's device, we're going to go and allocate him the telephone number that he picked. So let's go and edit Matt, and we'll be able to see a couple of things. The first thing we can see is that his telephone number's ready and available, which means it's actually already live and uploaded to the Microsoft platform. And those of you who've got really good eyes, take that number down and put it in your cell phone, because the first couple of people to ring Matt will give away some free t-shirts, and these are really good t-shirts. So it's 020 4525 0986. I'll give you all a moment to write that down, and I'll leave this on the page down here. So Matt's been now enabled for a telephone number, and the system is now updating and configuring that user account. The really important thing here is we're not having to dive into multiple platforms or management portals. We're just using in this case, the VMO2 portal, and we're using the platform of TCAP to be able to provision all of this. So Matt, on your iPad, there we go, look at that worked. If you open up Teams, it should sign you in, and you might get a few calls from the audience. So I'll flick back across to this and let us know when you get your first call coming in, all right? While that's happening, it'll take a few minutes for the system to completely update and push the information, but we can see that's already happened and Matt's account's gone to okay. So all of a sudden you'll start getting phone calls come through. Matt, let us know when you get the first call through, okay? So just again, 020 4525 0986. So we've fully enabled a customer for Teams through Operator Connect. We've done that in about 8 minutes, 9 minutes, maybe a bit quicker even than last time. But now there's a new way of being able to provision and enable services. So we're really excited to be able to show you guys the very first Teams Phone mobile enablement here in the UK. So we're now going to add Teams Phone mobile to our environment, and the process or the activation starts here by entering our cell phone number. So I'm going to grab Steve's first and enter his number over here. Actually, this is mine, so we'll check this.
Nobody wants to ring me, by the way, does it?
Not yet. Let us know when you get your first call. I'm going to activate a couple of numbers. So what this has done within the platform is it's automatically synchronized and linked to the carrier's back-end system. We've recognized two things. We know that these numbers definitely belong to the O2 network, VMO2 network. We've validated that through text message, and we've also checked it against the customer's IMS core and their billing system to make sure that it's validated. We've also, at the same time, I'll hit activate so we can get this happening, we've also brought in all of the telephone numbers that are on that account, and by clicking that one button of activate, we've updated the IMS core to tell it there's a new profile to be added to this mobile phone, and there's new routing instructions that are required to take place. In the background, this is all synchronizing, and you can see here we've now got 27 available telephone numbers pulled from this customer's account. So we can continue to activate and build additional services as we go. We're now going to allocate those telephone numbers to both Steve and myself. So let's do Steve first. Steve was 2200, and I think I'm 201. There we go. This will push those changes to the platform, and we'll wait for this to update for a few seconds. And has anyone been able to ring Matt yet? 020 4525 0986. Anyone got his voicemail? 020-4525-0986.
I've been sent to voice. I'm sending him to voicemail, I think.
Oh, yeah? You heard a voicemail? Leave a voicemail. Someone can leave the voicemail and we'll do that. Perfect. So what I'm going to do here is talk a little bit about what we have done here, and then we'll come back and show some of these capabilities. So we've enabled Teams Phone Mobile. We've activated and set up these telephone numbers. I've gone green. Steve's gone green. The customer hasn't even had to speak to the service provider yet. We've literally activated this all ourselves as an end customer. The next thing that we need to be able to do is test this and be able to make phone calls from the VoLTE network. So for us to be able to simulate this here today, we've actually built our own IMS core because we can't take the lab IMS core out of the VMO2 network as such. They wouldn't let us bring it here. So we built our own, and we've got a token that's doing this. Now, this is actually sitting on top of Azure Communication Services. For those of you wondering what you can do with ACS and some of the future, perhaps 2025 and beyond modes, you can do this sort of stuff. So here we have an iOS device running on ACS, connected to the VMO2 network. We're going to jump into here and make a telephone call. And I think Steve's number was 4477537. 4477537. 42200, and we'll see if this works. It might not be provisioned yet. It does take a few seconds to completely update, but we'll see what happens.
Hey, Don.
Oh, hey, Steve. There you go. We've got a call going through. That's good. How you going, mate?
Yeah, good, thanks. Just doing development.
So what we've got happening here is this is my cell phone ringing Steve. Don't know where he is. That's actually his cell phone number, as you can see. But we're both enabled for Teams Phone Mobile. So, hey, Steve, how you going today? Was the demo any good? Is it working well so far?
Yeah, the demo was awesome. Unfortunately, I had to leave due to audio feedback, but other than that, it's really good.
No, very good. So what we're actually going to do here is I'm going to show you a couple of little things on Matt's iPad here. We're going to switch profiles and come across to my profile. So what you can see is a few things have taken place. The first thing here is it says that I'm in a call. So even though that I'm on a call on my cell phone, it's updated the present status within the Teams client to be able to say that I'm on a call. We're not having to have different present states. We've got the one telephone number being completely converged across all presence modes. We've got the outbound call that I made at 10 a.m. So we've got unified call history coming from the cell phone live to the Teams device. And those of you who can see that little join button at the very top, it's allowing us to join this call and uplift it from a mobile call to a Teams call. Hey, Steve, have you got that presentation finished? Oh, he's got himself on mute. He's got mute. All right, I'm going to join on via Teams and we'll transfer across. So let's do that. So I've now joined the call via Teams. Actually, sorry, whoops, wrong button. Sorry, Steve. The demo was going so well.
We saw him, and then he went.
All right, we'll rejoin the call via Teams. There he goes. So we've got the call in via Teams. Hey, mate, how you doing?
Hey, Dan. Yep, good, thanks.
So we've now seamlessly transferred that call, well, almost seamlessly, but we seamlessly transferred that call from the VoLTE network on our iPhone across to the Teams client. Can you bring that presentation up, mate? We'll just make sure it all looks really good.
Sure, yeah, there we go.
Good job. Thanks, Steve. You've been a pleasure, mate.
Thank you.
See ya.
Cheers.
Oops. So within a few moments, we've been able to completely enable and activate the Operator Connect capabilities. Thanks, Matt. You've done well. Operator Connect capabilities within the platform. We've been able to activate a mobile call, do a complete uplift from that. So I want you guys to give us a score and see how we went, because I didn't think this would all work, but we'll see what we did. So we registered for a TCAP account. We get 10 points for each one. We added Operator Connect. We selected a number, which Matt did. We assigned the telephone number to Matt. We activated Teams Phone Mobile for Steve and Dan. We provisioned the profile on the IMS core. We assigned the mobile numbers. We then made a call from the VoLTE network. We uplifted the call to teams, and finally, hopefully we get a round of applause for that. That's 100 points. Very good. I've only got 2 slides left. You guys have heard of these guys. You've probably also heard of these companies. To round out what we do as TCAP is there's different drivers between each of these organisations. The carriers on the left-hand side have got legacy platforms and networks. They're interested in revenue growth, margin protection. We've heard all of these common themes throughout Matt's presentation, whereas these SaaS guys are all about RPU, customer success and retention. And the service providers really need to have a think about customer portals, partner portals, automated provisioning, billing, integration to OSS, BSS, their lifecycle management, future integrations, et cetera, and so on and so forth. There's just a lot of these things that you have to consider. How do you do that? Well, quite simply, we say, come and have a chat to us. We'll be able to connect you with these platforms and be able to solve a lot of those internal chasms that you might have within your organisation. This is where we sit in the pathway. You can bring your own SBC. You can utilise our SBC infrastructure. We provide all the day two management capabilities. And to make sure that we stick to time, we'll wrap up almost with really the key takeaways from today's session. We can enable you for all of these services today. We've launched all of these officially as of today. So again, thanks Matt for allowing us to do that here and to demonstrate the capability live. But really, as Matt said, you guys have got to have the tools ready for delivery. You've got to be able to be quick to market, and change is really the only constant in the space that we are working in today. You've got to be quick to scale, offer more than just dial tone, don't get left behind, empower your customers to be able to do and activate their journey themselves. Come and talk to us, we're here to help. It is a little bit scary and daunting at first, but we can make it as easy as this for all of you, and talk to our existing customers. They'll tell you what we've done for them, and automation is absolutely key. So with that, I'll hand it back over to Matt, and thank you very much for your time.
Thanks very much.